We are disappointed. We received reports, very compelling reports, of the deteriorating conditions at the Queen Street police station lockup and the bathroom there. We received a report of a gentleman who was in fact detained for 2 days, and his complaint on social media, which is the new battleground to voice complaints, was that he was made to use these facilities, and he had shared the evidence of it. We did a bit of background check to verify what his complaint was, and we were again very disappointed that it was in fact true. If you recall, back in November of 2014, standalone and firebrand activist Yaya Marine Coleman started the movement to get some decency and dignity into the holding lockup cell, which has a very interesting colloquial name. Following that, the Human Rights Commission joined on, and we were able to get some cooperation between the Chief Justice and the then Commissioner of Police. And we were able to sit down and hammer out some guidelines, the guidelines for the interviewing and treatment of persons in detention. Yaya continued her protests, and we were able to pass those guidelines. After we passed those guidelines, they were promulgated in May of 2015 and came into force in January of 2016. Now, those guidelines are very clear at rules 13.2 and 13.3, which is just a restatement of what the basic and minimum human condition should be. It should not be up for debate or an issue which is overlooked of you being able to use the bathroom. And that, in our opinion, is something which should go without question. I can tell you that at that point in time, the top brass of the police force were equally disgusted with the conditions and had undertaken to maintain at least a minimum standard. They had indicated that they were cash-strapped, but that was 2014. We would have thought that by now there would have been some fallout. At that point in time, we had also made some recommendations as to how to maintain it, because as you know, this is a live situation and some prisoners would almost damage it on purpose. But these are issues of management, and you don't want some of the persons who are probably innocent and held in the facilities to be subject to this. And imagine the stench coming from this facility that police officers have to go through. This is not a reflection of what we as a society find to be the minimum basic requirements guaranteed to all persons, no matter who they are.